gentlemen, welcome back to the Pannonian Avars series. I just started a little stammered, I should say. But anyways, in this part of the series where I've mentioned before that I have less than 10 episodes or so left in me before I will finally put an end to this series, because I'm starting to show a little bit of that fatigue since we're about to reach 1200s. One thing I did not mention at the end of the previous episode, my goodness, the High Kingdom of Sweden, still inferior to us. Why haven't they formed Scandinavia yet? Actually, they are a tribal empire, but they called it Sweden. It's a self-created imperial title. Nils Lindadsson was the founder of the Swedish Empire, I guess we would call it. Wait a minute, there's Scandinavia too? What the? Actually, no, you left that screen on. Never mind. Anyways. So, the Swedish Empire. Yipe. A legendary ivory ring. Founded by High Chieftain Ivar the Boneless of the Isles. He was from the Isles there. I'm sure he never dreamt of believing that the dynasty would go on to rule all of Scandinavia. He never even dreamed of that. But by golly, they've done it. And we're neighbors. It says neighboring ruler. Yeah, we're neighbors. But keep in mind, they are evil and they think we're evil. Well, let's just keep it that way. I mean, I don't plan on fighting against them just to show them who's boss. No, because I got my own purposes. And I have about... Let's say it's like you say, you plan on ending a series soon, right? But what are your last few goals that you would like to set for yourself? Well, 4 places to expand, actually. I still want Carinthia. I still want Tyrol. But we also want to include Moravia and Bohemia. These are the areas that I would like to have to be in this Carpathian Empire of ours, Khaganate. So that way you can have that kind of a appearance that makes it look similar to the old Austro-Hungarian Empire when it was at its peak prior to the First World War. But of course we've expanded in areas beyond the Austro-Hungarian Empire, such as, Wallachia, Zaporizhia, a little bit of the Caucasus, Crimea, Eastern Bulgaria, which we had our reasons. Parts of Thracion, modern-day Albania, and Achaea and Crete, and then parts of the Aegean Islands, which we had different reasons for that. So those are the last few places I would want to expand. Again, Carinthia, Tyrol, Bohemia, and Moravia. I'm 26 years old and I'm still in prime of my life. Also, I better get this betrothal off. Because I did mention about we're going to expand to Great Moravia sooner or later, so let's just break that betrothal right now. Because sooner or later, you're going to have to have children of your own. Whether if it's good or not. Plus, you get the full benefits of them in the main. But I can wait a few years, as I have a habit of, wait till 30. When I be in my 50s, the child's all grown up. Ready for the next rule and all that. Oh, really? At least you use that hook. figured it's about time. Let's hold the court. Dress me, dress me. Before the court is underway, my chancellor pulls me aside to my surprise. He's brandishing a gar sock. My lord, there will so many attending to your court. I know you are somewhat challenged to remembering every face from whence it hails. I propose a solution. We require all at the court to wear a dress, which includes a local style recognizable to all. He foists that gauntlet at me, but those without a clear regional fashions. I've taken the liberty of hiring a tailor who could suggest a new traditional garb for them to wear. He's a powerful vassal, and I wouldn't want to make him mad. Hey, I got money. Forget my guess. I'll have the tailor design me an exquisite outfit. There's a 20% chance that it could be honey-colored gosling, diamond studs, purple girdle, mouse fur blouse, lavender placket. Oh, how do you like that? The exquisite garb made by our most skilled tailors. It's a lavender. +1 diplomacy. It's an inventory artifact. Anyways, the next petitioner is evidently somewhat of a stranger in this court, as I do not recognize her. The eyes of the marshal shock have been on them since they first entered. My lord, I've declared that the people of Sama are refusing to pay the taxes you levied upon us. In times past, our land and people are granted rights of produce which your recent exactions ignore. We request you to address our concerns fairly, or else. Or else what? I'll go for this because money. Tax assessor. Ooh boy, yeah. Sounds like to me you may be misinterpreting some charters. Bingo. Suckers. Dust to dust. A thin, raggedy peasant stands before me, gawking at the openness of my throne. Obviously distracted, I call him to get his attention. Oh, I'm sorry, my lord. My village in Avars was hit by blight this year. We not only lost not only our crop, but our seed too. We have nothing. We shall starve out. Glancing around my throne, man. Yeah, it's surely you have some wealth to spend. Huh. Let us establish a crop sharing system with neighboring villages. Every little bit helps. Wow. Better fix that. Let's get it on. Holy War and a terrain expert. Nice. Just need more talented people in our ranks. Yeah, what else? Of course, whenever I, Franyo. Anyways, what I was trying to say was, of course, whenever this series ends, I do have plans for the next upcoming series, which it seems it's likely going to be a Tower and Basin series, even though I would love, I mean, as soon as the Tower and Basin flavor pack is released from the regional immersion and cultural enrichment mod, Rice in initials, where I hope that the next one would be Sogdia. If that is going to be the case of a Sogdian flavor pack, then I would have to delay the next series to be posted on YouTube even further. But if that is not going to be that next series, then definitely Tower and Basin. But the question is, where? Where exactly in this whole area that I would play in? That we haven't discussed. Oh, just for looking out east, that reminds me. Mongol Empire. In its infancy. They're on the offensive. Defender of the faith. Catholics will respect me a little more. And soon I will become a theologian. Gave you all this big pile of money. Come on in. Check. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Count Vulcan, who will soon announce us before me. Kneels the difference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and the scribes are disposed to serve the Khaganate. Count Vulcan arises, looking awkward. From the corner of my eye, I notice my sister, Princess Sarante, of the Khaganate swooning, clearly besotted by Count. What, do you have the hots for him or something? Oh, I can see why. How dare you? Out! This could be the last time, because of how long it takes. Knowing we have been, dealing with, a lot of foreigners in our realm, especially those that join factions, whether if it's independence or just overthrow the ruler or whatnot. And I feel that respected traditions would have to do, because I often described our Khaganate as being a multinational one. And so I feel that it would be right to go for respected traditions, which unlocks the cultural emissary core position, which employing that character in this position increases the opinion with characters of other cultures and gives prestige. So here's a special one. And the one who's qualified the job is Malamir, who has plenty of diplomacy skill in all languages, but his flaw is he's busy ruling. He'll do much better, despite the fact it's like, hey, walk up to the court, even though you've been excommunicated by that church of yours. And why would I arrest you? Because that is not of that. And you have the better diplomacy skill. Yeah, I'll give it to you. You'll be the culture emissary, even though he doesn't know other people's languages. Not even mine. All he knows Greek. Is Greek still the court language of the Byzantine Empire, despite the fact it's ruled by Armenians? Yeah, of course. Of course it is. Now that we have a good look at it. Right, we'll get all of Carinthia. We'll deal with that soon. It's been a while since we looked at court languages. Somehow the Sinhalese is popular in South India. West Iranian, which would likely be Persian and a few other dialects, or other languages related to it. And of course there's East Iranian. Telugu is somehow the court language up there, just for the kingdom of Gondwana. That goes the same for up there. Telugu is the court language this far up. Chinese, Shah's Turkic being many. Despite the fact that it's still Norse language, not separate Swedish language. It's all Norse. So that pretty much tells you what it's like to see in that part of the world. That's the reason why I kept Greek as the court language of the Khaganate this whole time. It's because of grandeur reasons. We can never spread it with our own native language. Heck, the papacy uses Sardinian Vulgar rather than Italian Vulgar. That reminds me. Remember, the next innovation I'm fascinated of is Khanats, because I'm kind of far behind on that stuff. Oh, this will definitely kill the stress. Let's hold the feast. He went back to his home country. I know what I said, I just don't understand why you find it so funny. Mayor Theophano cocks her head aside while I withhold my trotto. I haven't told her what she said could be interpreted as something lewd. I'm having a hard time understanding this dialect. I heard you're a cunning linguist. May not be alone. I think it is funny either. Mayor Drislav spat out some of his drink when Mayor Theophano repeated himself. Two share the same kind of crude humor as I. Or they could be offended by it. I wouldn't know. What do you think, son? Let's just speak up. Repeat what you said, but slowly. Really think about it. Just mortified by Peru's humor. I barely managed to sit down in my seat when I hear a howl emanating from Mayor Baptubia. It would seem that he and Mayor Drislav, that man again, has really gotten to as Vatuli's receiving a proper manhandling from Drislav. Too late, I realized Marshal Dance paved his way straight to the Kunzakal house banner. Most from regard to separate the two, hissing and calling each other. Duel presented in front of me while all the throwing away. One another starting a fight. Oh, god dang it. Well, him being slow is a defense, but I'll just say, Mayor Drislav, how could you? The mayor of Srebrenica, how could you? He actually took until next time. Ah, idiot. Like to be exalted among men. What's the de jure capital of Tyrol? Here, Innsbruck. Get to work. Maybe we should set up a rally point to take Carinthia in the upcoming conflict. Actually, no. Not yet. We're going to replace it with new siege weapons, trebuchets. The counterweight trebuchet can hurl large projectiles of much greater force than Longinus or Onagers. Oh. Let's get it on. That'll definitely bring the walls down. So I guess we're going to be delayed until the trebuchets are at full capacity. We're always behind on siege technology. Because we're more interested in development. What is up with you, Lord Master? You're not as sharp as you once were, regarding your manner of speech. Oh! I just had a stretch. A foul smell. It's me and Duke Levoslav Nitra. My liege, a word, please. My Chancellor, Duke Levoslav, approaches me during a brief lull while attending court matters. He gestures to the less populated spot in the room and I follow him. I'm concerned about the state of Visegrad Castle. While holding a meeting in one of the rooms, we all noticed a horrific smell. It must come from the latrines of the floor below. I implore you to consider paying the fixed and neglected parts of the building. Oh, I could definitely pay that. You got it, friend. I'll ensure that the problem gets fixed as soon as possible. And so we get to have Khanates in Europe. No need for that, friend. Finished to promote culture. It's another thing we're trying to do. We're trying to spread the Carpathian culture all over concurrently. $10 Okay, what about Heves? 10 years? Son of a beeswax! It's because of development. Can't we get a better steward for this job? There is a man, but we don't want to make him mad. Now I'm a theologian. I'm gonna need this. Oh gosh. That woman's got no hope. A reputation. With my mystical practices, I apparently developed quite a reputation. People don't know what it is I do exactly, but they know that I don't want to cross me and find out. It's ridiculous, perhaps not entirely a bad thing. Swear that I do no harm will put him at ease. Because I am just and gregarious. I think of the well-being of others. What? Why does everybody want this book? Plus, there's better ways to get fertility. Oh. Is it time? Yes, sir. You know what? Increase the size. 1,000 each. That'll show them, because it shows how much we can afford. You know what? I'll have to get married right now. Let me see. What do we got here? Anybody with good heritable traits? Might want to look at myself. I have the mind, but don't have the dynasty strength. I'd like to see a beautiful genius. Keep looking. I guess I'll take her. She's a Catholic. But the stewardship ain't great. That's why I prefer smart people. Because I want somebody with higher stewardship. And at a reasonable age, too. A what? Visiting Armenian. It's diverged Armenian culture. I can wait a few years. When's your birthday? Next month she'll be 14. Okay, so you have to wait 2 more years to be married. Okay. That one I will take. Seems strange because she's a bastard. Patient, compassionate, diligent. In other words, okay, that's a nice person. She's a Celestian. Diverged from Polish. You and I will be the best couple ever, she says. That remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. Marcy-chan seems to be lacking. Grab where we have arms. That didn't work. Then get this back under control. I value that island. Static peasantry. The County of Jandax. They are in a good mood. The harvest is bountiful, the roads are safe, and the village elders are telling nonsensical stories of cows producing honey-laden milk and geese laying golden eggs. Peasants are praising me for the fortune. I sent the delegation to carry their gifts. Do we really need to do that? Lowering control. But I'll just graciously accept their gifts. Let me see. Oh yeah, you don't have that. But I'm willing to invest in these. I can change from chateau to a summer palace. That's more stress loss. New patriarch. God dang it, you're worse. Plus you being lost, so that'll make you look like a wicked priest. Oh, I'm already theologian. Excuse me. I didn't realize it. You'll get it, you witch. That's it. No. Try again. We should expand on Carinthia now. Which again, it'll be a short conflict. Ready. We got you surrounded. Bringing them on the mouse. Hearing some other country throughout out to me the myth about the island of Icaria, which lies west of Samos in my territories. It is supposedly named so by the ancient Greeks. They believe that this was where the legendary Icarus fell and died after flying too high and close to the sun. Clearly some heathen claptrap, a ridiculous story. We got Khaganate. Carinthia is mine. Here are the sponges. Ah, yes. Need to use that soon. Put that there along with the Lusty Maid book. Lusty Greco-Roman Avars maid. That means soon I'm gonna have to take off that recipe and put it on for some fertility, because I like to have me some children. Land grants innovation. Just the only one left. No, Khaganate. What is that? Actually, you don't have that option. can't fund the construction of Khanats. I wonder why not. A giant poet. Men need not fear as lives depart, provided they leave behind them art. When the final hours nears, wonder, will life echo through the years? Just doing it in a booming voice because he's a giant. I don't know how I feel quite about this. I would say that's kind of nice to say. Again, I'll be around long enough to get all this and eventually go for sanctioned loopholes where we'll just buy claimants instead of having to request them. You idiot. From all my evenings watching stars, I see with my own eyes what only I've heard before. Stars move at different speeds, reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups, depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed. The right calculations, one could even predict their movement. My patriarch does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be, the celestial robes for the clergy to know, excuse me. Well, I keep trying to go for the path of zealousness because I'm a theologian. I'll just say you're right. I should focus on earthly matters. Be open-minded, so the different cultures around here can be a little more respected. Gotta keep an eye on such things. Alright, you'll do. I didn't see your education, honestly. But she's good looking. I mean, not just good looking, she's beautiful. But beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. My goodness, look at her. She did say we'll be the best couple ever. Just need you to manage the main, so we won't have that penalty anymore. With the marriage to Khatun, Euphemia, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my right to collect a roll aid duty as part of this. Some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax in our time of jubilation. Yeah, I'll collect it. We'll do so to get that money. We get all the benefits. No, you stay in prison, because you are a problem. Construction noise. Samar has approached me with a complaint. Some locals are constructing new buildings near his house. However, the noise they make is loud and annoying. Story of my life. Construction is not technically on his property, so he can't do anything about it. Perhaps I can. I'll discuss with the locals how they can reduce the noise. So you could say, instead of using a hammer that goes like, they should use something like, no, come on, like that. I don't know if you people can hear that. Who got excommunicated? What did you do to piss the Holy Father off? Oh, it's because you're a sodomite. I understand. Now, land grants, as a reminder, this is for faster fabricate Claymont County speed and costs less prestige to start wars. Thank you very much. Bavaro Slovene. Mother Celestian. So you're named after your mother, huh? And had Celestian parents. Oh really? You gained an inspiration. What do you got? You want to forge a goblet? Mastered by your peers? Well, if you live long enough, I will finance that. His stewardship is low, but he's got very good prowess, because he's a legendary blade master and a berserker. And his diplomacy, well, is what it is. He's killed a man before, ripped apart limb by limb. But that was decades ago. Well, I'll let you get to work on that. Only the Lord guides me. May never know he'll make the Holy Grail, or a close resemblance to it. Roads and stairs. Adds development growth. Ill. Oh, god dang it. He worsened. But I'm still fine. I'm an herbalist, so I should know things. Arminiac, not Armenia. I mean, that's pretty good, actually. Sure. This is ridiculous. Giuseppe protests. As the keeper of the Khagan's personal collection, I have a responsibility to ensure the quality of your work. You'll say once it's finished, he retorts. You shall leave a man to his work when he's forging a goblet fit for royalty. Giuseppe will ensure its high quality. It will be of higher quality. I can promise you that. It'll be of high quality. Get rid of that spear. My goodness. Visegrad is to be the most fortified capital in the world that rivals Constantinople. I can't wait to have a child. What's up with you with that singing songy tone? One second. I don't like these choices. Give it to him. An average bard. I have to confess, the song the bard is performing for me right now is unremarkable. It isn't bad by any means, but it is nothing amazing. The bard is simply doing an adequate job. Nothing more, nothing less. As the bard continues to sing and strum along on her lute, idle thoughts cross our mind. It occurs to me that this bard is one of the many bards out there. How many people have the creative ability in song, in poetry, or in playing instruments have come and gone across the generations? Most who are of middling average sound will be forgotten as, I presume, the bard who is playing music for me right now. Who knows what goes on in that man's mind? Alas, we all come and go, just like that. Profound, isn't it? All better. Now, anyways. 1 second, please. And of course, there's still Orthodox people around, so having this would make us a little bit more respectable. Bald jewel. Distracted by affairs at the court, I let my news from my metalsmith to be delayed more and more. Now that work is completely stalled on my goblet, it seems I was not entirely to blame. I'm told his compulsive donations and various causes spent my patronage on instead of his work. At last, I demand he's brought before me. Hey! Oh man, do I really want to have a mental breakdown? I mean, it would be me way of saying, give it up, old man. You ain't got what it takes anymore. But see to it that things get back on track. So you lost the progress, and I'm putting more money to it. Anyways, under equip. Luther, my personal champion. I am enjoying a rare and quiet moment between councils. When Luther pulls me aside. My liege, he begins carefully. As your champion, I'm proud to represent you, but this is ridiculous. He half unsheathes his blade from its scabbard, drawing attention to its many nicks and pits. I can't be expected to do my job with this clumsy bah. Surely equality or everything when it comes to acting on the Khagan's behalf. My best men need quality arms. A good quality weapon of Luther's choice will be forged for him. And he's got it. I should have gave him a spear. God dang it. Keep it up. To be honest, I actually had a day off before I recorded today. I had a day off prior, which feels like vacation. But when you come back to it, you just, I don't know, everything's a bit off with me. That's my sister's child. Well, let's hold court again. My Duke Omis approaches the throne with a middle-aged man in tow. My liege and Khagan, he spouts. My father, Yelan Lutpodeng Gorizia, seeks the honor of serving retinue knights, given the opportunity to prove his quality. The man knows his way around me, so will not let you down when it counts. Yes, you may attend me. The woman who approaches my throne is clear calmer. She begins to speak. I represent the local community of Visegrad. In the last few months, our cemetery has been plagued with the disappearance of bodies. All have been dug up and left no trace. At first, we feared wiles or obscure powers at work. But then your own court physician Boyan was caught red-handed hauling the dead away for his experiments. Why don't you invite me, Boyan? Because I'm ambitious. Before me stands my vassal Duke Ivan, with his head hung low. My lord Sopron has been hit hard by recent enemy occupation. People are starving on fields and now recovering. Our livestock's not enough to survive anymore. We beg you to intervene and save your devoted subjects of great magnanimity. Vassal David falls silent. I'll grant you tax relief to back it up. Or send her as the official inspector who sees the seneschal, but leaves my court. Nah, tax relief. Indebted hook on him. Yipe. Ah, yes, you're the one with that. I simply want this off. It's to help with the development. He loses his coinage rights. Good. Alright, got a son and heir who is comely but intelligent. Not a genius. Khagan. Summer palace is finished down in Crete. Makes me smile like a Cheshire cat because of that whole thing of all the luxuries and amenities that I will have. Okay, it's the Carpathian goblet I got. A ceremonial goblet of masterful craftsmanship is made of bone with sapphire inserts. Faint pedestal item. Tiny but elegant description on the side, probably saying, God is my strength. We are simply just spending big. Just spend big and build more economic buildings in our heartland. The Carpathian heartland. Still has a purpose. Don't care about that anymore. Why am I thinking about it? I mean, this is a fine throne I have, but I'd like to have a better throne. Give me furniture. I'd like to have a new throne, but that's wishful thinking. He's making a box. A box? Thank you very much. I have a feeling that this isn't going to work. The whole fabricate claim. Just wait until you get sanctioned loopholes and you spend your piety to buy claims in all those areas that you really wanted. Downcast lashes. My eyes meet Duchess Slavena for what it feels like the 20th time tonight. I know I'm not imagining things. Even from the other end of the table, her gaze feels as intense as the midday sun. She wants me, I cannot lie. I want her too. Or is it punishing her husband, Duke Jakob? What I truly desire, what does it even matter? I mean, she's nice and all that, but no, my heart remains pure. No, it was a good weapon. In one of the larger villages in Verbosna, a respected elder has recently passed away. He was beloved for all of his virtue and wisdom. As a community for many years, he had a good relationship with many and always strived to improve everyone's lives. Few had anything bad to say about him. His funeral attracted many who wished to pay their final respects, and some even claimed his spirit will provide the land with many blessings before he passes in the afterlife. May his soul rest in peace. Ah, yes, Bosnia. It has not reached that part of the High Medieval Era. It's in High Medieval Era, but they're not going for that right now. Imagine that. Far in the future. I'm inspecting the barracks infirmary when a severely injured soldier's coming. He's losing too much blood. Where's the physician? The healer's nowhere to be found. A chill runs down my spine. I might be this man, only hope. Suddenly, as if he stepped out of thin air, my friend Goyan's at my side. He rolls up his sleeve and looks at me. Hand me the tourniquet. Actually, no, step back. This is my patient. I know how this works. My patient screams and thrashes, even though 3 grown men weigh him down. Every step of the way is a battle, but my knowledge does not fail me. My hands remain steady. I'm not sure how I managed, but in the end, it seemed like the soldier will live. His comrades pat my back. The calm was lost to relief. Thank you, my lord. We would have lost Taris without you. Loyalty hook. You'll do. Glory be, more learning. 2 more to go. And Boyan just died. That means we lost our physician. You're all terrible. Principality of Abkhazia. I will decline because I have my reasons. That's your problem. That's your prerogative. My goodness, I could learn more languages. Again, he knows. Bulgar, Czechoslovakian, Serbo-Croatian, Dacian, Bulgar, Italian, Bulgar, Armenian, West Iranian, Arabic, and Greek. What are we missing? I think I know. Hang on, do I have the... You can learn additional languages without penalties, but not max language schemes. Yes, I know West Iranian. Talking about East. East Iranian. Kimek, spoken by Shah's Turkic. Learn Shah's Turkic. But what about my wife's language? Yeah, now I can learn 2 languages. You gotta know a lot of things. No contact. This we do have. No, we don't. Oh. Jewelry casket of fine craftsmanship is made of plainly worked brass. The body of the box and the lid are inlaid with pewter decorations. Perfect to keep jewels and religious trinkets safe. A fine artifact for me to give away. Just to show them that I say, ah, this thing is crap. Throw it away. I'll give you this chance. this again. Oh, he drank himself to death. You got it. A loyal counsel can mean a good thing to us. There goes my favorite berserker poet. Clearly this idea ain't working. Do I know East Slavic? No, you don't. Okay, that's another language to learn in future. I could be nice to some people, but not to ones not the same. Are you a genius? He's beautiful but intelligent. Okay. He's better. Vietnam. Oh, you're giving me this artifact? Yeah, sure. It's a war banner, not a dynasty banner. That's different. Just didn't need to look it up. What's going on down there? Bingo. Sooner or later. Learned the Shah's Turkic language. Send a letter. Impressive with my knowledge of it. Just investing a little bit of Bosnia. Which I'm surprised nobody ever asks for. Bosnia back. Send a letter, as in, it's like, I'm gonna go into my room and then send it, you know, onto the other room. Now I know the Hellenistic language, it's basically Polish. He knows 10 languages, and he can know 3 more. Okay, East Slavic is next. What else do I not know that is important around here? Norse language, the language of the Swedish Empire, who is ran by a boy. Crud! Okay, then just learn it from his mother. Too far away. In independent realm. Okay, then learn it from the King of Finland. Alba. That is Scotland. Going on with that travel empire of theirs. It's that giant poet again. What man does not hope the rest when tired? His works surrounding the happy retired. This rare enough for men to admit. All they leave behind is shit. That's what he says. I don't know how I feel quite about this, but it's lauded. Anyways, think. Yeah, you're supposed to get chaos back under control. It's already under full control, you dummy. It's all thanks to your seneschal. And a large amount of time that passes. There's no end to the opinions and wants of my son and I. Half the time he's trying to tell me what to do instead the other way around. Oh, bossy, huh? How cute. It's just something I saw on the internet. Yes, all of Tyrol will be mine. Raise a couple more funds and then we'll get to it. Because you'll be going up against Germany. And there are no pushovers. They have friends. Degraded artifact. First word. I've grown increasingly concerned about your Count Claudio's dagger. In a state out of disrepair has fallen into. It's coming apart. In order to save it, I have a proposal. Recently, I won a dusty scroll at dice from a shady character in a traveling fair. A very fortunate deal. Since its content played well into my budding interest in alchemy, the old scroll describes a secret potion that is sure to make any artifact even better than new. Please let me try it. Oh, she is my sister and know where we get the smarts from. At least it doesn't cost money. Useless treatment. Secret. Like to have another man-at-arms regiment. Crossbowmen. Though slow to reload, crossbows are easy to use and fire bolts which can pierce through most armor at good range. This will devastate anything that is heavy, including the archer cavalry. Even though we're the only owners of archer cavalry in Europe. 1,000 of them. This is to defeat the German army. Because look what they got for their men-at-arms. They got armored footmen. And plenty of them. I just want to remind the world that the Carpathian army is the strongest army in the world. Would be even stronger if I were to bring or introduce cataphracts, but they are super expensive. Right. Something like Norse. So I know Norse now. Yeah, sure. And I know East Slavic. Russian language, basically. I can only learn one more language, because my goodness, this man, he just wait till he becomes a scholar and then he'll learn yet another language. What am I missing? Let's go through the list again. Uyghur, Czech Sloven, Serbo-Croatian, Dacian Vulgar, Italian Vulgar, Armenian, West Iranian, Arabic, Greek, Shaz Turkic, Lithic, North East Slavic. I know what's missing. German. How about I learn it from that big broad of yours? The High German language is the next one. May never know, I'll learn French next. Or the Vogar. That would be the one. Here it is. Just buy the claim. Can't go for kingdoms, but go for Moravia and Bohemia. Actually, there is no Bohemia. Oh, Praha for starters. Just spend it all. You'll get it. Overwhelmed by stress. Because I am just for doing it. Oh, don't worry about that. There's ways to solve that. Since I'm having a mental breakdown. One more time. Yes, what I'm doing is rather unjust, but does it look like I give a damn? There are ways to reduce stress. Let's hold a grand feast for this honor. So, I'm not as stressed as some people would think. So calm down, will ya? And you may want to look for other things to reduce your stress. I know some of your people were a bit rather concerned of my own well-being. Oh, you're gonna be my executioner. And we got no poet. Did you get Hradec? No, you have not gotten Boleslav and Hradec. And I know some of you think it's like, no, please, stop getting stressed yourself. Will you stop it? Look, I'm about to get a decision of which of the coping traits that I should get to reduce the stress. I just had a big old mental breakdown just for saying, I want all of Moravia and Bohemia. The land is mine, and there's nothing you can do about it. But we'll see how this goes. Lately, I feel like I've been constantly distracted by vivacious thoughts and erotic fantasies. Of all the hardships of my everyday life, it's all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering in my life. What should I do about them? Considered by Easterface to be astray instead of evil. There's still this. And I can't preach this. Nestorianism. Nope. They're not dead, but it's just something that... Wait, how much stress will it be reduced? 50? Or be a recluse, which I do not want to lose diplomacy. Perhaps a new view of God will help me. Be a heretic in the eyes of the world? Do you really want that in your conscience? Maybe. Put a stop right there. Plus, I need a new patriarch. Heck, not good. Well, I'm in the story now, but I think it's just a stupid way of doing it. Like, I should just convert immediately. Plus, because there's no nearby holy sites. Look, they're all over there. But he's a holy site, so it isn't interesting. It's way too far away. So you better revert back to Catholicism. It's just that man was having a crisis of consciousness. Come on in. Much better. There you go. And no, ladies and gentlemen, I will not be doing an Nestorian playthrough with the Konza call. The last time I did a Nestorian playthrough was with Assyria back in CK2 as part of the Shattered Realm thing, which was a fun series back then. Plus, Nestorianism out in the middle of Middle East, that would add some difficulty. But anyways, it's just that man had a nervous breakdown, that's all. He was having a bit of a crisis of faith at one point in his life. Come off it. I knew that was coming. Why would you let him provoke you? It's a good book. When the feast is over, go hunting. Repeat what you said, so really think about it. Now let's go hunting. More stress reduction. Another son. Another beautiful intelligent, but no beautiful nor genius. Onegavon. You would think a creature from myth, perhaps that god in disguised animal form. It was the largest heart I've ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. Still an opposing sight lying dead before me. This will fetch a fine price. Another. Don't need that anymore. Like you ever used it. Forge a magnificent weapon. Competent in your craft. Are you serious? Your martial is so, but your prowess is poor. But I'm willing to finance it. I just trust your judgment. I don't care what it is. Just do what you gotta do. At least I got a friend in Nitra. At least Germany's busy, so this would be a good opportunity to take Tyrol now. But please put the rally point over there. Here. Target is Innsbruck and the rest of the duchy. And eventually take it to the capital. The other locations are overrated anyway. And we'll get you too. It is I who am. Very competent, you say? No, leave it at that. Okay, now to extend, then lance, then you'll have it. And it will start dealing with the other armies. How generous. Oh, not again with this. What's up with the land trades at the court here? This is my daughter. No, excuse me, that's my niece. One more to go, and then we'll take the war to them. Sami Swedish. Oh, here we go. We got a beautiful stick horse. It's pretty good, actually. To me, he's the breadwinner. So I got something for you. Where is the stick horse? Here it is. I forgot to put these on. But you need to reduce your stress. God dang it. Let's go take care of them. Crossing through friendly territory for reinforcement. No, we're getting rid of that dagger because you screwed it up. Halt! Who's getting there first? 1 day? 2 days? Are you the best commander? Yes. He is the best of the best of the best, sir. And if you lose this battle, if you screw up, and we're getting mercenaries. Because I am not in the mood to bring levies. We're outnumbered here. But we're mauling them. My God. All of that. That's because they took the objective, despite the fact they had a defensive advantage. They got there in time. Bastards. But we really gave them a beating. Hold your positions, fellas. Wait for your men-at-arms to be refilled. Now I'm a scholar. And you know what that means. Yes, you can learn another language. And what language would that be? Well, how about the language of the Normans? It's just me being a show-off that says, hey, I know all of these. And if somehow my learning skill continues to increase even further, then maybe I should learn. Where the heck is it? Is everybody Russian up there? My goodness, everybody's Russian. There's almost... Are there no Lithuanians left? Oh, there's still her. Baltic language, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for Baltic. If there was room for one more, I would learn that. It's a wonder. There's no Lithuanians, and yet there's still Sogdians. And the Saka no longer exists. It's now a hybrid culture. Meanwhile, Mongol Empire has well established themselves. They're in defensive mode for now. And eventually meet up with other great realms, including the only remaining Zoroastrians left in the world up there. They might be swallowed up by the Mongols. Anyways, continue with the war. We'll end this episode as soon as this war's over. How's it strong? Let's advance. Continue to take more territory. Or take the war to them. Like, we'll defeat them out there. Just like last time. Are they stupid? And so the Khagan discussed theological treatises with the council. Meanwhile, the steward proceeded to look up the style. Follow that book only to notice a flushed company says, "Oh my, is that language you're speaking?" She says, "You know what it is, the language of love. And if I did not mishear, did you just call me fearless pearl, you sunbeam, you?" How do you know that if I'm saying that? Be gone, Delilah. I must focus. Now, who would want to kill me? 70% war score. They're constructing the keep, but now we'll beat them to it. Keep charging at us. Didn't you learn? Hey. Put a stop to it. No, we too late. Move up. Defeat him one more time, and we shall win. At least this will cause a little stress loss. Everybody's bunching up here. Go up here. And then that'll be it. Got a daughter. Sangul. Gotcha. Well, I'm the owner. Who wants it? You're reasonable. Let me give you some of the sea sponges and then I'll give you the title. Let the men-at-arms recover a bit, and then we'll end the episode and we'll go after Moravia and Bohemia next. Bowman's not refilled. And knowing we severely underestimate him, I think we should introduce the Cataphracts after all. They're very powerful than normal armored horsemen. And they could do screen as well. Look, full maintenance 1.11, 0.44. It's a small difference, but they're stronger. $500 of an elite. It doesn't need to be 1,000 strong, but having this kind of number makes them look like they're the elite. Should get this in the next episode, and then what would I switch over? I think I know what to switch over. Family. For the children of mine. As well as less stress gain. That's what I need. Start making new friends. That's what you should do for that time being. How many months till? 5. Actually, let's just continue on for a few minutes until I get that perk. Let's just continue this episode for a little while longer. And of course, this buys time for the introduction of the Cataphracts, and we will have plenty of them. My brother Chat died, slain in battle. I'm stressed again. Actually, keep it up with this. I get this and then this. That you should want, since you've been stressed a lot these days. All because of you buying claim after claim after claim. But it is the 1200s now. As the Mongol Empire continues to rage on as it's heading to Kipchak and Serdaya, because they want Tataria in parts of it. And what else? Had setting my mind lost. And another thing's for certain in the next episode. We will be entering into the late medieval era along with the Greeks. Although they're a bit behind because of the average development. Whereas around here, we're ahead. We're still ahead. And we'll get to have many of those fancy features. But the first thing you should get is primogeniture. It's the first thing you should go for. course, continue to spread the culture, the Carpathian culture, our identity. So, in the next episode, we will expand into Moravia and Bohemia, and as well as seeing our Cataphracts in action for the first time, which now we have a very effective cavalry and infantry force of a wide variety for many different purposes based on terrain. Yes. As well as among other things. And maybe, who knows, that Khagan may learn one more language in his life, as we will remind you as this episode ends. Khagan Kano, the speaker of not only his native tongue, but also Czech Slovene, Serbo-Croatian, Dacian Vulgar, Italian Vulgar, Armenian, West Iranian, Arabic, Greek, Shaz Turkic, Latic, Norse, East Slavic, High German, and Holy Volga. Which again, I'm not sure how to pronounce it because I was never fluent in French in real life. I find it a difficult language for me, despite the fact it's related to the other Latin languages I know of. It's just more of pronunciation and accent than that. Since I'm more oriented towards Slavic, Iranian, and Indian languages in terms of pronunciations for me. But hope you people have enjoyed this episode, as this man is just having a time of his life with that mind of his, with him being stressed and all that. But it ain't gonna kill him. But just gotta do what you gotta do. So, but until then, in the next episode, so long for now. In the next era, the late medieval era.